What unions does to a country. So I live in the socialistic hellhole called Sweden. And I'm gonna tell you what unions have done for us. Every Swede has 25 days or 5 working weeks with paid vacation every year according to the law. And an employer can't stop someone from taking out 4 continuous weeks during summer. Also, you get a 0.5% bonus every day you're on vacation. That's you base pay plus 0.5% when you're not working. But some unions have 0.8%. If you don't take out every vacation day in a year, you're allowed to keep them for 5 years. If you leave the company before you can use them, the company has to pay you your base pay per day, plus 4% in your final paycheck for every vacation day you saved up when the employment ends. But if you still work at the firm and haven't taken out your vacation after 5 years, your boss is forced by law to make you go on vacation. Otherwise, the firm will get fined. Or the union will take the firm to court. But I get 30 days because of my union. And when I get older, I get more days. I think I get an additional week the year when I turn 40. And again at 50. TLDR. Due to the unions, I'm not working 135 days every year. But think of the poor CEOs and shareholders who will have to make a few percentage points less monies because of you. Nordic countries operate on the tripartism model, which usually gets misrepresented as socialism. What tripartism means is that unions, employers' associations and government come together to discuss issues and see each other as partners in the social network that is a state. Basically, for any other country to achieve this, employers must stop treating employees as something to exploit and see them as equals. ILO, International Labor Organization, also works on the tripartite basis. Similar systems are in operation in Germany, France and other European countries. This was achieved by strong social democratic parties. In Finland, tripartite system is included in the labor laws. Tripartism is more akin to corporatism than socialism per se. Also, let's not forget that union representation is mandatory by law on the company boards. For instance, in Germany, Mercedes-Benz board is half shareholders, half union representatives. And in France, government is a major shareholder in companies such as Renault. This long-winded explanation is for the benefit of my US friends. Question: as an American living in the real hellhole, how did the Nordic countries end up this way? With institutions seemingly controlled by and for the public interest? Was it related to a response to the Russian Revolution? Or was it just culturally ingrained that society needs to work for all its members? Doesn't leave a lot of room for suffering. I think I'll pass. I see a lot of despair in this sub, and I wish just a fraction of those people would try unionizing their jobs. It's hard. It's a lot of work. It's dangerous. But what are you going to do? Feel defeated forever? That sucks. Organize. But how will I become a billionaire in Sweden taking all that time off work? I was a union carpenter in the USA. I made $100,000 a year in 2011 before I retired. Full medical, dental, and vision insurance. I retired with a $120,000 annuity on top of $40,000 a year pension, plus SS. The supplemental health insurance costs $500 a month for both me and my wife. The only medical bill we see is the $165 Medicare deductible. Prescriptions cost $5. Every negative argument I see or hear about unions are a lie. My dues were cheap. Since I was a good worker, I earned over scale. Nobody ever told me how to vote. And actually, the owners of the companies I worked for liked the unions, because it kept the low ball, 2-bit, fly-by-night scam companies out. It's a shame Americans are so brainwashed. Strong unions precede a strong middle class. A strong union would eliminate most of the complaints seen here on this sub. You are neglecting shareholder returns, which are more valuable than human life here in the US. Yay, but how do you handle the lack of school shootings? I'm here shaking my fists at my great-great-grandparents for leaving Sweden for the US. The age-old American argument when confronted with this is screaming something about higher taxes. It's so tiresome. People in the US literally work themselves to death all while claiming we are indeed the greatest country. This is the way. Unionize and have a balanced relationship with your employer. Don't be captive to their whims. Subject to threats of losing your job if you don't X. And so on. Corporate greed has robbed millions of the magic in life. Unions are part of a multi-pronged strategy to take it back. God, I hate socialism. It struts around looking so good, but then blammo, it gets you in your blind spot with paid vacay days. And added bonuses. Shameless. Oh God. The fact that I didn't get the 135 days every year tone at first. And though that sucks, how do you? Wait. Oh. It's a good thing. Fuck. I'm happy when I get 250 days of work a year. Fuck. The USA sucks. I mean, I'm a lifer. I want to try and be here and fix things for my kids, but fuckittyfuck. Edit. I'm also union. I adore the union. I am a full-on union man. America wishes it could do this. But people are so ignorant in our country. They would look at this and say, that could never work because... Insert BS reason pushed by MSM here. Quote, I'd like to live in a socialist hellhole. Only government jobs in the US are like this. Neat. I'm moving to Sweden. Black, death metal and awesome employment rights, here I come. So the law or the unions get you the time off. In 135 days, I assume you're including weekends?
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Ericast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.